Final round, the 2020 United States Disc Golf Championships. I am Ian Anderson. Sitting next to me is Philo Brathwaite.
What a show. What a finish we're in for, ladies and gentlemen. The pressure is on for Chris Dickerson. Calvin Heimberg has tracked him down. If you were looking at live scoring, you will see that it is almost a tie ball game. I think Calvin is one stick behind him. Calvin's 2 holes out in front of Chris Dickerson, so he has that luxury of being able to see what's going on out in front of him.
And Calvin did eagle this one.
This is a race for the championship now, and Dickerson can't make many more mistakes if he's going to hold on. And Calvin's playing super hot right now.
It doesn't look like he has any slow in this rain, which is just unbelievable. When he's separating this, the whole field is falling apart.
The majority of the field did fall apart. There were a few guys that held it together.
Yeah, sure.
Paul Ulibarri.
They got out early, a little earlier.
They got out a little bit earlier. They probably got through about 2/3 of the course before the real heavy started to fall, and could probably, conserve what they did have. And Chris Dickerson's, the rain's starting to light up a little bit, so this is an opportunity to grab a couple birdies, make a couple of good plays. And I don't think he needed this right now.
Philo, he just threw OB in the layup, man.
That's big time mistake right there. Yeah, Alex Russell's playing it out there wide enough to have a nice angle into the green.
And you look at his card score and you're like, I didn't really hurt him, but that hurt him.
I'm surprised Eagle's not pushing it a little bit here. The rain stopped falling.
Yeah. If there's ever a time to take some strokes.
Gets a little bit of a greasy break there. That could have been a disaster for Eagle too.
And this layup it's no cake job.
I disagree. I mean, this layup shot has got to be pretty standard elementary stuff for us. We've been doing this a long time, 220 feet to the layup zone.
Chris throwing 3.
He's got to get that up in the air. Oh, no.
Hitting the lone tree bush on the
fairway.
fairway.
He's throwing again.
Oh, no.
For a 5 now.
This is devolving. Get this in bounds.
This got to be close. He needs this to get close.
That's going to skip a ways out.
Just outside circle 1, so he'll have that putting for a double bogey.
Wow.
That could be a 3-stroke swing from what young Calvin Heimberg just did moments ago.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, a 4-stroke swing.
He got a 2.
He got eagle 2.
Ooh, there's Alex getting...
Backside green.
Barely in bounds on there.
Yeah, you'd like to be a little closer on this hole and eliminate the putt.
Mm-hmm. This is Kyle. Yeah, trying to find a dry spot here.
There you go. Nice wide, high, spiking hyzer. It's got to get down and settle.
Ooh.
Again with the fast finish on the disc.
That knurled well.
It's got to be the wetness in the ground, just getting that extra spin and play off of the wetness.
Eagle with the P3X.
There you go. That looks spiked right into those bricks. This is a big putt.
Absolute tourniquet putt here for a 6. He had to give it kind of a conservative bid to the green shape of the green there.
Yeah, it does go downhill, works its way towards some more hazard, so safe bid, comes up short. He'll be taking a 7-pack, giving up 5 strokes to Calvin.
On one hole.
On one hole. That's a worst case scenario right there for Chris Dickerson.
USDGC things, Philo.
They happen. It's unbelievable how it seems to happen more years than not.
Mm-hmm.
The pressure and the intensity of this round in this moment just makes weird things happen with your body. Add on top of it the rainstorm that these guys have been dealing with. Alex taking a good bit at it from the safe angle.
Yeah, he'll be taking a par along with
Just
Kyle.
not enough go on that to get it up and over the rim.
This will be a good birdie for Eagle, though. Oh, I think he's going to wait for the other guys to
He's
putt
wait
here.
for one of the guys. He could just go up there and tap it out, but There you go.
There you
That's
go.
the smart thing to do. Just keep
It's
things
raining.
moving.
Let's get this over with.
Looks like it's calmed down. You don't see too much precipitation falling from the sky at the moment.
Yeah, like you mentioned, kind of like some lulls in it.
Yeah, that's kind of what happens with hurricane bands. It kind of comes and goes. It's not just like your typical rainstorm. It's just full on the whole day, usually.
Mm-hmm.
That storm is really circulating, so... They said most of it missed us to the north, but we didn't miss it all, as you can see. Guys are wet.
That they are. Here's that layup shot, and he never deviated the entire tournament.
I'm really surprised by that. Eagle's one of the long arms on the tour. He's got plenty of arm speed to cover that, and he's probably going to throw the same distance, the same shot that he needed right here practically. You know, a little inside
actually
out,
shorter.
overstable.
He's throwing 550. That's only 450.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe he was nervous of throwing it deep and
500.
having to go to the drop zone. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
I never asked him, so it's hard to say. But hole 11 is definitely scoring a bit easier and lower this year than past years with all the hazard
Mm-hmm.
instead of OB red. So these guys can really push the envelope here, make their way up the fairway. In worst case scenario, they're scrambling for their par.
Cloud breaker from Eagle.
That looks a little bit high.
It's fast though, 75 miles an hour.
Yeah, he's got push, push, push. Ooh.
He's safe.
Well, he recorrected from
Yes, he
yesterday.
did,
He
yeah.
corrected that mistake. Alex is playing it up the high right side, which I think that's a smart play in these situations.
Mm-hmm.
Don't push the issue too hard. He's conceding for a par right out the gate.
Kyle Klein's got a cloud breaker though. He's pushing it. And Chris is kind of within striking range for Kyle
that's
right now.
gotta hook up.
Or he was anyway.
He's got some space to land safe if he can stop before the sidewalk. And no, you can see the disc kind of trickle and knurl on the sidewalk. And he gets to progress way up there. There's some green grass that he crossed before the LB, so
Yeah.
he can still make his par from there.
It was just a couple feet from being in bounds miraculously.
Yeah, you'll see it when he gets up there. He's super close.
Mr. Dickerson.
Putting a move on this disc right here. Also playing the high right side. Excellent execution there.
I like
That's
that
about
one.
400 feet from the tee pad uphill.
Put it on a dime.
He's got 3 1/4 to the basket from there.
Thunderbird from Alex.
I like this play. Just get way down into the bottom corner of that depression there. Now you have a great angle to attack the green.
With his great flick.
Or backhand. It's optional at that point.
Mm-hmm. Kyle. This will be throwing 3. Trying to get in position for a par save, and that is way short.
Oh, not anymore. It's not.
What is this?
As long as it keeps turning that way. There you go. Bullseye.
Busted out a remote control back there.
Yes, he did. It's a great par save.
That sure is. And there's Chris with his Mario Star. Just D1 or D2?
Great shot.
Yeah.
I mean, that's such a difficult place to land in, throwing the line that he did, and he just executed that to the tee. That's drifting a little bit. Swinging on in.
That's good.
That's a Chris Dickerson putt all day.
Mm-hmm. Getting back on track after that.
Yeah, he really needs
last
it
hole.
because I think Vinny's got him by a couple of sticks right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and Vinny's up there on hole 13 and 2 strokes. Seems like a lot,
It does.
but it could easily flip right back around.
Eagle with a putter approach. And just kind of sliding it high side on the hill and it drift down.
I like this play.
Yeah, real pretty.
Very well executed by Eagle.
Matches the angle of the hill. You're not going to roll.
Nope.
The forehand can. Not that it always does.
Alex chooses to go at the backhand as well, play the hill play, let the hill take the speed off the disc, and he's right there as well.
Smart man.
This would be a big birdie for Chris.
Oh, yeah. Get back on track. Get within striking distance of Calvin. Yes, sir.
That was a big birdie. He's been hemorrhaging strokes for a while
Yes,
now.
he has. It's been a while since he got a stick back.
Yeah, I mean, he started off with a couple birdies in 3 holes, and then it's kind of been just a downhill slide. I mean, he saved his great par on hole 5. He had that unfortunate spit out on hole 6.
Yeah.
You know, scramble for a stroke on 7. Scramble for a par on 8. Landmine, scramble for his par on 9.
He did, didn't he?
Yeah, it was like nothing really doing, and then blow up on hole 10. One leg came flying off, stepping on a landmine. And now he's kind of recovering, trying to turn it around here, making this a two-man battle.
Good par from Alex. That's how he played the hole. Got
Smart.
what he planned for.
That's how I play this hole most years. Just chuck it up there short. Just this hole,
especially when it's OB, I bet you get so many strokes on the
like,
tournament with that play.
I'm not even taking the risk. You know what I mean? I'm not putting myself at any heart rate level that's over standard on this hole. It's just not necessary. Go 3 putter shots, 3 rock shots, tap in your par, and move on, and watch the rest of the field struggle with this hole.
Mm-hmm.
This year, playing a lot easier. The worst you really should be taking is a 5.
Yeah. On to hole 12.
Same deal with this hole. All hazard, all the time. Pretty much can attack down into that low bowl if you wanted to, but there's a river running in there today, so landing on the spine is really the key today. Land on the spine, be able to have a visual on your target in the landing zone. Hopefully it doesn't get too windy or rainy on him.
This hole's looking like that Brad Pitt movie all those ladies like. A river runs through it.
Exactly. Yeah, there's a lot of water on the other side of that spine. You'll see that in a moment.
Eagle McMahon. Cloud breaking.
Getting after it, pushing for that 500 marker out there in distance on the back side of the hill. He's got to miss that water, and there you go. He's about 350 to the target from there.
Little Reed Frescura skip off the water there, probably.
Mm-hmm.
D1 from Mr. Dickerson.
Excellent shape shot. That thing's going to hook up, fade right up on top of the spine there. Beautiful spot. He's in about that 370 range right there.
Call that the Philo zone.
That's the Philo zone. That's the most conducive angle where you can see everything.
Star Destroyer
this
from Alex
is not looking good, ladies and gentlemen. Alex really burned over on that one.
Get down. Oh,
he
man.
is out of bounds.
So
he'll be playing from where he was last safe.
Curious what he's going to throw from over there.
He's got a couple options, but none of them are really great.
It's got to be something he didn't practice, that's for sure.
Same thing with Kyle. He's really pushing the limit there and fades back just in time, and he's actually not in a bad position there.
He isn't, is he?
No, that's actually pretty dang good.
So here is where Alex has taken his 3rd shot after that OB stroke.
I actually think this was the smart play. There's
back
so much space over to the left, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like he didn't have to push the green or the fairway further up. You can't see any of that. It just makes it more stressful.
Kyle 2nd on this par 4.
See that big splash as his foot enters into throw, and that's got to hook up in a hurry. Oh,
I swear that was going to curl back in if it didn't hit the stick. Right? Did it look like
I think it just caught the thick grass and just had nowhere else to go.
Oh,
man.
It
just died out. So he's going to be playing from there in the hazard, putting for par.
Dickerson 2nd. Little early?
A little bit early if he's looking for the tap-in birdie, and he's going to have a circle 2 in between circles putt there.
I think he runs that one. He's kind of got to right now.
If he's watching what Calvin's doing, he's definitely thinking, I need this birdie right now. I need as many birdies as I can get because Calvin was on a heater. But I think at this point, he's going to see that Calvin adds a stroke to his score on 13.
He had a little misstep on 13.
Yes, he did.
Yeah. OB 2nd shot into that tree that's been catching eagle.
That's right. That's safe.
Nice shot, eagle. Yeah, just sitting right there. That should work for a birdie.
About 7 paces off the target.
And Alex, a little tombstone 3rd shot.
Yeah. So soggy out there. They hadn't had much rain around here for a while, and things were really hard and really dry. And now all of a sudden, a river runs through it, and soggy.
Alex going to the gator for his 4th, looking for a bogey save.
Get up in tight. There you go. Nice shot there, Alex. Nice shot.
Little Band-Aid up. Here is Chris, and he's measuring this one out.
Yeah, this is a risky putt. Definitely want to hit some metal, and he thinks better of it and just says, you know what, not worth it right now. Let's see what Vinny does out in front of me, and I'll make my choices later on in the course.
Kyle trying to save a par.
Ooh, great bid. And he's starting to get a little frustrated now. I mean, he's been working really hard all tournament. Now things are really turning against him.
Eagle for a stroke on the card. And there's a huge pack at 24 down in the clubhouse. So
Eagle wants these. That's a nice little hat trick right there to get 3 in a row.
Wow, look at that.
10, 11, and 12, sticking to his game plan.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I know he's had some rough moments out there, but he hasn't deviated from the game plan.
Alex, this will be the save of 5.
It's a great save.
Sure was. Really out of position, had to figure out a new hole, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I'd seen guys try to throw a big spike hyzer from over there and try to press the green, and it's well over 500 feet. You know, and you got to carry all these trees and find a hole up there, and it's just, yeah. He made the right choice. He made the right choice. Take your medicine, move on.
There's that birdie putt from Eagle for going 3 for the last 3.
Money.
The water fly off those chains.
Some grass, too. All kinds of stuff in those chains. Well, the iconic hole 13, the par 5, measuring in at 999 today, just under 1,000 feet. Got to play just left of that little dirt spot you see on the right of your screen right there. The sidewalk is safe, but to the right of the sidewalk, all that grass is OB. It's all about placement off the tee, because that second shot, especially in conditions like this, gets real tough when it's wet. You can't move fast. You know, there's just too many variables. You got to get in position off the tee and play smart.
Yeah, you want to be as close to that tree gap down there as you can off the tee. And Eagle's just throwing I want to say that's a Metal Flake Max.
Yeah, he's conceding the distance for the angle. You know, like he doesn't want to worry about pressing the OB line like he did the other day. Mm-hmm. We saw that just hang out over OB and never hook up back.
D1 from Chris.
This is a better throw. Still quite overstable, though. He put it on hyzer only, so he's going to flare off way to the left like Eagle did. And not the ideal position to be in on this hole.
How far do you think they are from that tree pinch off point down there?
400.
Yeah.
They still got a mash to get around the corner.
Alex
trying to keep it a bit straighter and shave off some of those feet in distance, and he's right out there with the other guys.
And Kyle Klein wasting 0 time.
Hanging it out a little bit wider, hopefully getting closer to that dirt spot, which makes the hole a bit shorter.
Yeah, he's kind of the farthest out there by far.
Yeah, this is where things get dicey right here. This is a difficult shot. Not a lot of room to work with. Dickerson.
This is a beaut, though.
He keeps it right down the middle. That's going to work fine as far as position for par.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be hard to score a birdie from there.
Eagle with an MD3. Going mid-range.
And now he's trying to avoid the same stuff he hits the other day. It's got a hook. Oh, no.
Just got the edge of it.
That gobbled his disc up so badly. And he knows it, and he's frustrated again, so he's going to have to choose his spot from where he entered that OB area.
Mm-hmm.
Another brutal break for Eagle McMahon.
And coming off of 3 birdies, too. He was starting to make a charge.
He was just trying to play smart and lay up, and the disc just hung out on him just a little too long.
I mean, only 6 back with 17 in play. I mean, he still could have won. But that OB hurts.
Alex Russell also playing for safety, just chipping it up there along the left side and hopefully not going too far into the woods.
He'll probably just lay it from there again.
Yeah, you don't really have much of a choice from there. There's not any attacking when you're in the woods out here.
Kyle pushed it decently down the fairway. Let's see what he does on his second.
Ooh, yeah, he's trying to play something left to right, and that's going to need some help. Ooh, he's safe, though.
Yeah. And here,
that's the only good thing about that.
Here is Eagle pacing off, trying to find an angle.
Yeah, he's taking his line from the target as far back as he likes, off of the spot from where he crossed out of bounds, trying to find something that he can shape and get some speed on the disc and make it onto the island.
Run and grab a disc. Kyle, this will be his third.
Just got to lay this up.
Yeah.
Don't need to be aggressive. That looks nice. About 200 feet from the target from there.
Alex Russell. Think he can make the island from here? Or is this more just a layup? That looks like a pig. He's laying up.
Yeah. Smart play. Right over there by Kyle. Can get up and down from there.
Chris Dickerson.
Oh, he got further up there than I thought.
Hey, he beat the tree. Clean look at the bucket on his third.
Excellent shot from Chris Dickerson. Look at this shot. Get out of town.
Incredible. He just makes it a habit of hitting the basket on this hole for
guy's
eagle.
A magician, man. You just think he's got nothing, or oh, that looks bad, or that looks a little strong, and next thing you know, he rattles the bucket and drops right there. He's gonna have a drop-in birdie. Kyle Klein getting up and down, hopefully here for his par.
Man.
Alex gonna try to do the same thing.
A tale of two holes for how Chris played this versus how Vinny played it, and really struggled with that OB second shot into the tree. Looked kind of like eagle.
Alex inside circle one, should have a manageable putt for his par.
Speaking of eagle, here he is, laying up for the 6.
Taking a long stab at it, but dropping inside bullseye.
Kyle. This will be for par.
You can see the rain starting to come down again, and he's getting a little frustrated. Can't keep his grip on.
Alex for his par save.
Nicely done, sir.
Making good on that. That was no gimme in the rain. Eagle, this will be for a bogey, which hurts after coming off those 3 birdies.
Yeah, he was starting to track Kyle down. You know, they were... Kyle was a little bit ahead of him, then he kind of started making ground on him, putting the heat on him, seeing if the youngster would make some mistakes, and Eagle just makes the same mistake he does yesterday, throwing a different shot, hitting the same tree, pretty much in the same spot.
I think this is his nemesis tree out here.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll start throwing the parking lot next year, right?
Maybe. I mean, he's going to have to reconsider his game plan. I mean, it worked for him for 2 days.
But it really bit him the 2 other.
Yeah, it has. That's all about game time decisions, you know, especially when you have the ability, the skill level of an Eagle McMahon. You know, sometimes it's okay to make a game time decision and say, this is the smarter play in this moment.
Yeah.
I can push it here.
Sometimes you need a little more risk and reward.
Sometimes, if you've got the speed, you have to use it, you know? Like, there's, the time to hold it, time to fold it, as they say, you know, play conservative, but he's back by a mile right now from the lead. You know, a lot of strokes with not many to play, and, you know, those are the times where you kind of have to take your chances.
They say nobody remembers second place.
That's what they say, man.
Chris Dickerson on the box. That's an M3. Not trying to get too crazy.
Requires some height still on this shot.
Yeah, he threw it way low yesterday.
That looks a little bit better in the airspace, but got to carry another 40 feet. Oh, okay. Safe play.
The putt's not going to be though if he chooses to take it.
Death putty, absolutely.
Alex Russell. That is going to be way short.
Yeah, that's the mistake Dickerson made yesterday. Just fired it straight into the ground halfway down the fairway.
Eagle. Pretty sure that's one of his cloud breakers.
He really needs to press this disc behind those hay bales to really give himself the best chance to be in there tight for his birdie too. And you can see that just comes out super early. He's way out of position.
Man.
Circle 2 at best.
Par all day from there.
Yeah, it's a tough one to run.
Kyle Klein. Whoa, that is
I see
wide.
the play that he's going for, yeah, but it's a long way to drag all the way back to the green from there, and you can see not even close. He's out there in circle 2 range as well.
Yeah, hanging out with the eagle over there. Alex is going to be his upshot. Kind of touchy here.
Yeah, you want to definitely take as much space on the wide side and drag it in just from the sidewalk. That's got to stop.
Oh, my goodness.
It does. He's going to have a challenging uphill putt, circle's edge.
Sure is. Here is Kyle laying it for his par.
Smart play.
Yeah, nothing doing there.
Eagle's going to do the same thing. Waste no time. Just chuck it under there under the pole. Maybe a little soft half bid by Eagle, but not really. Hope it doesn't roll out too much for him.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a putt where Chris Dickerson really doesn't have to run it at this point if he's been watching live scoring. I know he's thinking I could take all the breathing room I can get, but such a dangerous putt. Anything could happen. Hit and deflect off the basket, find yourself in the hazard, and that could be way down the hill.
Mm-hmm. We've seen it happen this tournament.
Taking a go.
Oh, my goodness.
And it's probably a good thing he airballed.
I think so, right? Yeah. A kick is definitely more dangerous in that
disc
situation.
was starting to catch some angle as it was working its way to the target, and you hit one of those nubs and pick up speed, and just changes the whole dynamic. Something like that could happen.
Mm-hmm. Alex going to be taking an unfortunate bogey there after the upshot went a little bit long. Rest of the gang should be taking pars, though.
This is a two-man race right now. Dickerson's got to know where he's at in the race. He's got to know what's going on with Vinny.
Yeah, that felt like a miscue. Running that. I mean, it worked out, though.
It worked out.
No harm, no foul.
No harm, no foul. But, if that would have turned bad for him, that would have been one of those plays he would be looking at later on thinking, why did I do that?
I could have had those couple strokes back, yeah.
I could have just laid up, taken the stress off myself, and make the shot up somewhere else. Oof, that just barely hangs on. Almost comes out the backside.
But thankfully, that's going to be a par for him. Escape unscathed.
Yeah. You can really see the scores are volatile right now. They're all over the place.
Yeah, they are. The focus on Eagle. Follow through. Solid putt.
Great camera work there by the guys.
Yeah, Corey Merle out there on the slow-mo cam, killing it for us. Hole 15, triple Mando.
Yeah, Clown's Mouth. It's like our old school, nickname for this hole. Never really had a triple Mandy till recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, usually just a double mandatory.
Okay.
There's a couple of trees in the fairway would shape it. There's been years where all of this rough that you're seeing to the left is roped OB. You had to stay in the fairway. There was no rough. I think this year, you just got to navigate that triple Mandy. Once you get past, it's wide open. There's not much of any hazard or any OB anywhere to deal with. Position, position, position. Another short par 4, well under 600 feet. And Chris Dickerson just completely rips over on this, and he's got to stop or he's going to
the Mando, Philo.
Drop zone 2 days in a row.
Are you kidding
Big
me?
miss right there.
Eagle.
Dropping a low burner out there and trying to get left as far as he can. That's nice.
Got out to the big gap.
That's nice. 405 feet off the tee for Eagle.
Kyle Klein.
Another nicely shaped shot. I
Beautiful.
like this. Beauty.
He really cut that corner, didn't he?
That's nice.
Super tight.
A lot of guys like that spot right there.
Rightfully so. Probably the shortest path to the basket, right?
Yeah, I mean, a little bit higher opens up the angle into the green, but I mean, he's shaved off the distance. And Alex has got to go, go, go. Oh, he hasn't missed the Mandy. He's got the green flag, which means he hadn't blown past the mandatory, and it doesn't take much, as you can see, to make that happen. And he's going to be scrambling for his par, which is a good thing. He doesn't want to be over there where Chris Dickerson's heading, trying to make this skinny gap.
Mm-hmm. Chris from the Mando throwing 3. Par save is possible, but not easy.
He's got to go left. He bites through all the holly bushes. I don't think I've ever seen it like that before from the drop zone.
Get that greasy through all those things?
Wow, that's a huge advantage. He's got to make that putt now.
Save his par.
That'd be a huge par save. Eagle clips a little bit of stuff early, but he gets a nice flare.
Oh, yeah, not punished too bad there at all.
No, he's well inside circle 1.
Heck, that might even have helped. Alex with a Gator 3 for his 3rd.
I like this play right here.
The wide side of the green, open side of the green.
Yes, sir. Alex Russell trying to stop the hemorrhaging.
And Kyle Klein after that beautiful drive in position for a birdie here.
There you go, Kyle. Bullseye.
Dang.
Bullseye.
That is parked.
I told you that's the spot people want to be.
Yeah.
Got a clean look. And talk about a big putt right now for Chris Dickerson.
Ooh.
Uncharacteristic.
Yeah, that really was.
Covered up by the trees. Can't imagine there's too much water falling on him, and just high the whole way.
Wonder if he had to dodge any branches or trunks on that one.
I'm not sure. It didn't
Explain the
look
extra
like
height. It did look like a clean putt. Alex Russell. That is a good par after that drive where he hit the Mando.
Absolutely.
And Kyle Klein. I'm calling this posterized. It feels like it.
Yeah, now he's right back to the dog race with Eagle.
Yeah, sure is, isn't he? Eagle with his birdie as well. Not to be overlooked. And Chris with the bogey is slipping back. And at this point, Vinny is in the house, right? In the
Almost. I think Vinny is
maybe
on
coming
his
up
way
18?
to 17 or just working on 17 now.
Yeah.
And
Hole
here
16
they are.
for these guys.
Yeah, this is a crucial hole right now. No OBs necessary. You don't want to find yourself in the hazard adding strokes to your scorecard at this point in the round. You got 3 holes to play. You're in a battle for the lead. He's been playing. Chris Dickerson has that inside line with the mid-range and trying to burn it in there slow left to right. That's the play most guys want to do, unless if you got the wide sidearm flick speed like Eagle does and Kyle does and Alex does.
Yep. And before this, Calvin absolutely parked it.
With the backhand with
Yeah.
his Eagle. I mean, bounced it off the totem poles
It
and
was so good.
tap in birdie.
Speaking of Eagle, coming up a little bit short, right around circle's edge, Philo.
Yes, it is. The hole's measuring 391.
Nope.
They gave him 361.
There.
He's right about the circle's edge.
Kyle just going mid-range.
Yeah, he tugged that one.
Oh,
He
that,
wanted to keep that more left, and he's going to need some help to stay safe, and he gets it.
wow. I thought for sure he was sitting in the hazard.
It looked bad out the hand, but it got overstable just on time to stay over safe land, rather.
Alex has a champion Thunderbird.
That's tugged instantly.
I don't know if that's got enough stability.
I don't think it does. You're going to see the spotter here trying to wave that thing in. A valiant effort, but not enough go on the disc for Alex to make the finish back in bounds.
And he'll be putting for his par save now. Dickerson. I feel like he's going putter off the tee.
This looks like a layup play all day. Like he didn't want to get too aggressive.
There is that, it's basically a peninsula green like we talk about.
Yeah, it gets really skinny up there by the basket, so really unnecessary to get too aggressive. Trying to play for about 26, 27-foot putt, right inside the circle. Smart play there to just chuck it up and take his par.
Oh, sure it was.
Alex from the hazard looking for his par save. Nothing doing there. He'll be scraping up another bogey.
Oh, man. Kyle, for a 2. Oh, no. Sit. Okay, he's fine. It's out there.
Well, he's 6 paces from the basket. We've seen weirder things.
Oh, yeah.
More strange things happen than that.
Eagle for birdie. Circle's edge.
Pushed it a little right, a little high.
What
Kyle
about
really needs this putt right now.
keep his tie with Eagle? Ooh, buddy. We've seen that a couple times out in
the
today.
4th or 5th low putt out
Yeah.
of Kyle today. And you got to think it's his grip, like his hands are just not dry or
Not doing the brain tells him to do.
no. A little racy it looks like in his swing too, like he's pushing the pace a little bit.
Mm.
Not quite as rhythmic as he normally is.
Couple bogey drop-ins right here for Alex and
Sure,
Kyle.
both of those guys are a little frustrated and disappointed and seeing a whole bunch of red on their scorecards this round and not much green.
Is that Joe Rattan?
That's Joe Rotan's whip. Nice swinging action there of Chris Dickerson.
It all comes down to this, Philo.
Well, for Chris Dickerson, it surely does. Vinny blew up on hole 17 moments ago. He was really pushing. Tracked down Chris Dickerson in probably the toughest conditions we've had to play a USDGC in, and now Chris Dickerson's got to land safe. That has to be priority number 1 for Chris, is land safe, land safe. Don't worry about scoring anything.
Yep.
It's not even his box, so he'll get to watch Eagle, and Eagle's pretty good at this shot, and maybe he'll be able to follow this vapor trail and lead him to victory.
Yep. If you weren't watching, Vinny missed the island once, made it on the second time, putted, and then rolled OB.
Hits the basket, looked like it was going in the hole, rolls OB'd, and that is also out of bounds.
Oh, no.
Eagle have to reload. refocus and try to get safe here. That looks better. It's not the longest shot in the world, but it sure is touchy.
You called it. And nerves for this guy right now.
Making sure that grip is right. And you can see his eyes are so big right now. He's focused on that spot.
One of the biggest moments of his life right now.
Absolutely. That's got good speed. 69 miles an hour. Just over the hay bales.
Whoa.
I am so serious, man. 1 foot shorter, 1 pound of pressure less, and he's routine.
You called it. Kyle looking to get on the island. He'll be getting some strokes on Eagle with a good shot
he's
here.
playing this aggressive right now. He's trying to get out of here with a highlight reel play.
Oh my goodness.
That will do.
1 more mile an hour, and maybe that one goes
One
in.
one less, and that could have dropped right in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that was a great play.
Alex, I believe this is a Star Firebird.
That's got a mush. That's got a mush, and it does.
Okay.
Okay, everybody's on now. Alex from Circle 2.
He probably just lays this one up. I feel it.
It looked more like a layup than an aggressive bid.
Yeah, it did.
Under the basket.
Smart play, though.
No need to push the envelope now.
Eagle for a bogey save.
This would be huge for Eagle. Takes a stab at it, a little shy, but safe ground.
Great bid nonetheless. Dickerson for a 2. And really doesn't need to get aggressive here.
No, he didn't see what happened to Vinny, and if he did, I'm sure he would not be taking that putt because it was almost identical.
That is, yeah, a very similar spot to where Calvin found some misfortune. Kyle trying to shake off some nerves. Snag a 2 here.
Another
Kyle.
low putt, and he knows it. He can just feel it. He's not committed to putting his hand in the chains on about a handful of putts today, and it's really costing him.
He left quite a few strokes on the green out there today.
Yeah, from a day before where
Left
he was,
none of them.
Yeah, all over Circle 1. All of his birdies were made within Circle 1 in that 27-foot range practically, and today, a different story.
So Chris carrying a par into the last hole. He's got
2 strokes.
2 strokes.
They flip-flopped
That's a
again.
great cushion for 18.
It is. They flip-flopped, and this is the shot. This has got to be considered one of the shots of the day for Chris. Big-time pressure moment.
It really feels like that shot locked up the championship for him. You know, he still got some work on 18, but that was the big one.
He can make bogey and win.
Yeah, exactly.
He has the opportunity to miss one play and still take this championship or not. They're going to be calling Vinny out from the scoring tent and starting a playoff in the dusk.
So there is your hole 18. Obi left and right the entire way up the fairway.
Absolutely.
Treacherous green.
Absolutely.
It is a tough get.
Smart play for Chris Dickerson. Layup, layup, layup. You know, just keep laying up until you tap in. You know, don't be aggressive. Don't throw any strokes away. You don't allow any of these bad breaks to sneak up on you. See Double G across the lake watching the finish here.
And going putter off the tee.
That has a great shape to it. That should just settle in real nice. There you go.
Not trying to do too much there. Smart.
No, that was smart. Yeah, he'd been trying to get way up the hill before, and not that time. Just right at the base.
Kyle Klein.
This can get dangerous with that angle on this slope. It's got to sit down. It just does. It does. He's fine.
Alex Russell.
A little slippy off the tee, and he's holding that thing, settles down in a hurry, and
I don't think that was ever in bounds, Philo.
I don't think so either. It looked like his foot slipped right when he went to throw.
Eagle McMahon. And that's just shanked.
That's so early. That doesn't have a chance, and he knows it.
Yeah, the whole way.
Well, right of the stump, which is the OB line, and he'll be going way back up the fairway for that play. Alex is going to reload and re-tee here. And that's got to sit down. That's got to sit down. Oh, man.
They gave him in bounds, though, saying it crossed right here.
Wow. And that stays safe.
Dickerson, this will be his second shot in bounds. It's huge.
I'm surprised he put so much angle on that. That could have turned out so
Little cut
bad,
roll.
but that worked out. Yeah, that worked out. Good thing it was a putter and just ran out of speed as it came into the ground. And the youngster Kyle Klein firing this thing up the right side of the fairway. That's got to get stable and stop, and it does. Good thing he threw a putter.
Yes, it is. Eagle's throwing 3 right now.
This is a big play for Eagle. Cutting that thing way over and just trying to play for a position.
Feels like all he could do from there.
If you get a bogey now, he threw OB off the tee. There's no birdie possibility. The best you can do is par, and Alex Russell's got to
Throwing
go. Oh, that looks
That's
like
OB, right?
another OB.
Here is
This
Chris.
is the play that he needs right here. This has got to get in there tight, and he doesn't even go for it. He just lays it up. So like we said, he's playing
Playing for bogey.
for bogey. A tap-in bogey wins.
Kyle.
Nicely done there. That's
Solid
a
up.
tap-in.
Eagle. This will be his 4th.
That's about all you can do.
Yep. After an OB drive.
Yeah.
Tap in 5s are nice.
Yeah, it is. Well, feast or famine. He got 15 of them the other day,
Yeah, right?
you know, and the weather changed, and it's hard to score on Winthrop Gold in these conditions, and that's going to seal the deal for Chris Dickerson right there. He's taking a big, big sigh of relief.
There it is. We saw it. Finally saw
Yeah,
it.
he hadn't really let one of those out all around, and there it was, you know, that was that moment where he knows he's done his job. He'll be collecting his ring soon, his first major win of his career. I have a feeling we're going to see a few more out of this guy.
Yeah.
He's been a
He has all the tools he needs
beast
to be
on
repeatable.
tour,
Yeah.
especially on this side of the country.
And Alex got a 7s. There is Chris with a bogey win.
Bogey to win. How about them apples? Chris Dickerson, your 2020 USDGC champion.
Congrats to him, man. The only major of the year, the biggest win of the year.
Absolutely.
Super Bowl right here.
Absolutely. Giving some love there from Eagle, trying to keep it COVID compliant.
Yep.
What a week for Chris Dickerson, you know. He was off to a slow start, kind of, you know. He wasn't right there in the main group. He was in the second
Chase card, yeah, on day
coming
2.
off the round 1 with Anthony Barella, and then he just tracked everybody down, took control of this tournament, been in pretty much that driver's seat
They let Vinny borrow it for like a hot minute. but-
15 minutes
Yeah.
maybe, you know.
And he swooped it right back. And
Took it right over back into his control and rode that energy into a victory. And big props to Chris Dickerson. I'm sure his fans and his family back home are super excited for him, as well they should be.
yeah, rightfully so. There is your top 10. They'll be back next year. They get a free invite.
That's right. Everybody's exempt on this list. Big shout out to Garrett Gerthy and Paul Macbeth for some strong shooting there, but not quite. Ricky Wysocki also trying to make a charge. Calvin, the young buck Kyle Klein, Ulibarri with the hot round of the day, I believe, with a 9 down.
Yeah.
Creeping up some names. Johnny McRae got in on Monday qualifier.
Top 10.
Top 10 finish. Way to go, buddy.
Man, this was fun. Hope you guys enjoyed USDGC. I know we did. We'll catch you for the next one.
All right. Take care, everybody.